was sold in sex trafficking. I had graduated from high school and I didn't really have anywhere to live. I started talking to some people. They had a place where I could stay. I had moved in with them. I started school. I had a job, and within 2 weeks, everything had changed. I was no longer my own person. I no longer had choices. I no longer had a voice. I was being drugged. I was being told what to do. I had to quit my job, and school no longer existed. So where I had a waitressing job, I now was going to be a stripper. Whether I liked it or not, I was made to be one. My hair would be done. My makeup would be done for me. This is the outfit that I'm supposed to wear. These are the customers I'm supposed to have. Normally, I wasn't sold until at night. So during the daytime, sometimes they'd let us sleep, sometimes not. Sometimes I was being held in a closet or I was being tied up. They would pump me full of heroin, meth. Some of the torture that I endured was I had a tooth removed, one of my molars, for not listening, for kind of fighting back. I was sexually tortured. They would tie me up, hold me down, put their hand over my face, tied up and gagged in a closet. I can't hear very well because I've been hit so much. During trafficking, I attempted to commit suicide twice. I knew it wasn't going to do anything, but it was a cry for help. I'd already planned I was going to run if I ever had a chance to. My trafficker would go recruit other girls to get his drugs. He kept me with 2 of the guys. They weren't very good at watching us. And so when I had the chance, there was something in my head that said, this is it, run. I ran to the local hospital and I called my aunt and uncle and said, I need somewhere to stay, and they let me stay with them. I've been diagnosed with PTSD, which is post-traumatic stress disorder. You never know what's going to trigger you. It can be an object, it can be a person, it could be a scene outside. I'll shake. I fidget a lot. I go into this tunnel vision. So if you come up behind me and you tap on me, I will jerk. When the pandemic first happened, I struggled with wearing a face mask. I felt like I was being suffocated again. I was back of being sexually abused. I was in that client's hands again, or in my trafficker's hands again. Some of the coping skills that I have, a little elastic band, and I have that on my finger. I usually have one on each hand. I'll click it every once in a while. Sometimes I'll roll it up and down on my finger. Just having it there reminds me you're okay. Knowing that I have a couple friends that I can get a hold of no matter what time or day. I love the color. That has always been a coping skill. I hope to share my story to get more survivors out there to share theirs, but also let them know that they're not alone. There's a stigma that PTSD, you look a certain way, or you're fine. And so what's your problem? You don't have PTSD. I always get that a lot. You don't know what's going on the inside. Mental health has been such a touchy subject for so long. And I think it took a pandemic for all of us in this world to realize that mental health it's okay to talk about. We have to embrace our mental health. We have to get help. This is our minds. How is yours?